Today we're going to have some fun with some packing tape and a whole lot of ingenuity. Hi everyone, I'm Mike and welcome to Outdoor Adventuring Gear. And today guys, this video is going to be a lot of fun. Now this video started over a year ago. It was something I came up with, an idea, struck me totally out of the blue, and I'll give you a story about that real quick. Now my wife has a subscription to a very popular food delivery program. We actually love it. If they wanted to sponsor the channel, I'd be happy with it. But through this time of her getting the food delivered, in order to keep the food fresh and cold, they have to package it in some certain materials. Now, out of the blue one day, I was helping her unload it and I could not believe what this stuff was packed in. And I thought, I could put this to some good use. And then that's when it hit me, the idea for this video today. Now I'm going to show you what came in the packaging and the reason why it took me a year to make the video. Now when my wife would get these shipments in, they would come in these insulated bags. It kept things frozen even if it took an hour or two before we could get home and put the stuff away, which really impressed me about the insulation factor of these bags. But we get them periodically, so it took a little while to accumulate enough bags. And now I have 8 bags to make this video. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these 8 bags and I'm going to use them to insulate a sleeping bag that has no insulation. It's totally free. It's just shipping material. But some of the shipping material out there is extremely high quality. Of course, it depends on the manufacturer and what you're getting delivered. But pay attention to it, guys. Sometimes that stuff can be used for a multitude of other purposes. Now, of course, yes, we had to pay for the service. But we're going to make something from that. That's going to cost us nothing, not a penny. The only thing I'm going to use extra is I already have a big roll of packing tape. Now, I don't plan on using a lot. I'm just going to use it to secure some of the seams. I don't want to add any extra weight if I don't have to. Of course, this is not going to add a lot of weight, guys. With this and this, I'm going to be able to insulate my sleeping pad to make it usable in the winter, or at least make it usable in colder weathers, which the pad was not intended for anyway. And that will help me, and I'm sure others, maybe add a little bit more insulation to some of our already insulated sleeping pads, just to make them a little bit warmer. Now the sleeping pad I'm going to be using this on is a Hikinger sleeping pad, and I thought, you know what, this would be a perfect sleeping pad to use in this test, because of course it's not insulated. So there'll be a future video coming up on that sleeping pad because I do like it. In today's video, it's just going to be the model we're going to use. Now, due to the weather outside, it's extremely windy today. I'm going to be doing this inside on the floor. It's going to be a little close because I don't have as much space as I really need to get a full view of this, but I'm going to get you in on the action, show you what I'm doing, and guess what? I will take this out in a future video. But no matter what, I can guarantee right now, just because of my experience with these bags and what they offer and what I've seen them do, these will increase the R factor of whatever sleeping pad you have. And maybe you can actually double it in the future. Before I get started, to be clear what I'm going to do is I'm going to be making, pretend this is the insulation, I'm going to be making a sleeve that will go over my sleeping pad while it's down, and that way to add insulation to it. And then I will be able to take this insulated sleeve off, roll it up, and I can carry it with me. And I do want to put this out there real quick. I'm not saying that after we do this, you're going to be able to take this out into the Arctic. No. Needless to say, let's get on. Let's get started with this. It's going to be fun. I love making stuff and I love making gear, especially when I can do it for free. Well guys, she's not the prettiest thing in the world, but you know what? I think it's going to work great. Now, I've got 3 of my loops around it, taped here, and I've already noticed that it's easier to get the pad in and out when it's deflated. So don't put it in, try to put it in, because I made my measurements kind of snug, but if you do your own, you might do the same thing as I did, because you want it as tight, no air pockets. And the other thing is, the extra padding you can put on the bottom or you can put on the top. Whatever you guys want to do. I have mine on the bottom right now, but I am going to get my sleeping bag and lay on it now and tell you what I feel. So, all right, guys. So let's see. Let's see how crazy this is. Now it's 45, 50 degrees out here. I'd say there is no cold on my back. Of course, this is not a real test. This is just an idea so you guys can see what it looks like. But I will be putting this to the test. I will see what this does in the cold. I have put an ice pack under it and I couldn't feel it through it, but that's not a real test. But I will try it out soon, guys, so keep an eye out for it. But let's roll it up and let me show you what that looks like. I'd recommend deflating your pad. Now, it still will be a little snug, but deflate it and then pull it out. Okay, and since it's open from both ends, you don't have to worry about any air getting trapped inside. So, it rolls up very good. The tape's holding well. And there you go. You can put that right on the outside of your pack. This only weighs just under 6 ounces, so it's almost nothing. No weight at all in the pack. And you can put that right on the bottom of your pack. So let's go inside and wrap this bad boy up. There it is, guys. That was fun. I'm really impressed with it. It turned out great. I'm really surprised. It has a lot of stability to it that I didn't expect. I did not expect to have this kind of stability just with a little bit of tape I did put on it. You guys saw it wasn't that much, but it did keep it together well and it rolls up nice. Guys, it weighs nothing. And this was all for free. Now, I will continue saving them, and then I will on my own make another sleeve like this, and I will think about doubling this up just to see how hot I can make this pad or any pad I have in the future. I think this is a great idea, and also, guys, it cuts down on some of the waste we're putting out there, so if I can find dual value in something like this, I'm going to use it. As always, guys, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Please like, share, and subscribe. I'll talk to you guys again real soon, and I can't wait to take this out. Bye for now, guys.